Ciao, and welcome back to Casa Fiore's Cucina, otherwise known as Cafe Fifi. Will you look at this? We've got a snowpocalypse on top of a pandemic, on top of an impeachment trial, on top of the hottest real estate market ever in Seattle, on top of Valentine's Day. So you know what that means, right? Yeah, it's time to start thinking about your spring vegetable garden. Today, I want to inspire you to start thinking ahead about a few things you can do to start preparing your awesome spring veggie garden. Come on, let's see what trouble we can get into in the snow. When word leaked out that Snowpocalypse 2021 was upon us, I ran outside and I gathered up my final beets that I planted last spring. These ruby reds will be roasted on a snowy evening's night dinner almost a year after they were planted. I kind of knew that we needed some food for this event, so I ran out the store like everybody else in the city at the same time and grabbed some good stuff. Today we're gonna have sausage patties with some nice pork, maybe a little apple, and some herbs. So I'm gonna collect some sage, maybe some thyme, and we'll put it in our sausages. Our sausage patties with some pastries? Come on, man. How about an Easter egg hunt on Valentine's Day? In the fall, I planted beautiful Romanesco broccoli, and I think it's down there. So let's start digging, see what we can do with this. Oh, I got one. Whoa, look at this. Look at this. Wait till you see what we're gonna do with this. Is there another one? Wait, I think I got them. I think I got them all. They didn't come quite to total fruition, but I think I can do something with these. Look at these. So part of planning your spring garden is to have a vision of what you want to eat, say 3, 5, 8, 10, 12 months from now, like those beets I planted. I wanted those back in the winter, and so I planted them in the spring so I could have them this winter. So I have an old gardening plans that I put together, and I try to time it out when to plant. And so wherever you have your patch, make a plan, think ahead, look at the calendar. When do you want to eat your cicoria, Italian dandelion, and when do you want to eat your fava beans? So the other thing I'm doing is I'm procuring all of my specialty seeds. I can find some of these out there, but some of these are really special. So I'm procuring my seeds from one of my favorite sites. So plan your spring garden with some concrete meals in mind for this year. Remember those meals that you're planning for June, July, and August? Well, now's the time to find that spot. You might have a little wedge there, or hey, we can put some planters over here and you can have some tomatoes. I helped a few people over this last year find ways so they could have fresh arugula, fresh basil and squash and zucchini and tomatoes. I'd love to help you with that. Just let me know. Me, I've had my eye on this little patch of grass in my front yard. It's really a pain in the you-know-what to maintain. But if I had to maintain it with some very cool metal prefabricated planters, where I could put a few more tomatoes and a few more greens. So I made the order, and they were supposed to be here today for the show, but inclement weather happened. So scope out a spot where you can plant a few vegetables, because believe it or not, in a couple of weeks, we're putting our shovel into the soil and we're planting food.
That could be a record.
Remember that broccoli? Well, I baked it in the oven for a while with some olive oil, salt, and pepper. Added some red onions, some oil-cured black olives, and now some grated Romano and Pecorino and mozzarella on top. Oh, wait till you see this. Ooh la la, there it is. There's various versions of this on the internet. I'll post my version I made tonight, but the basic principle is cauliflower or broccoli, black oil-cured olives, really any olives, and some onions and olive oil, maybe some anchovies, capers, in this case some cheese. Check it out.
Can you smell it? Spring is in the air, so get out, plant a couple things here and there. Set your table with some awesome vegetables in your garden today.